It means more because he loves wrestling, so it'd be Big Brother.
Why is Joel back?
Getting yelled at by my wife.
Do better.
Do better.
Amen.
No! No! The power of Christ compels you. Topanga. Topanga.
Be quiet.
7.
Yeah, such a lame show.
You're a lame show. Ooh, that hurts a little deeper now.
Oh, because of You ready? Let's get it. Absolutely not. That's oh boy.
All right, folks, welcome back to another episode of That's How You Feel. As always, I am one of your hosts, Levi. This is our other host, Caleb.
I'm just excited you're doing the intro.
And I would like to welcome back the one and only Joel Driscoll.
Levi Oh, sorry.
I'm so excited you're doing the intro. Great.
No, but as always, we want to hear from you guys.
Guys, we got a hot episode today for you folks. A little bit more lighthearted than last week's.
Oh, I should put this down.
You should. But coming up, we're gonna have the wives on an episode. So I told my wife, I was like, I think it should just be you and Julia, and she was like, "Oh no."
That'd be awesome.
Julia would probably say the same thing. But
I think it'd be great.
There'd be a lot of silence.
they would actually follow the cue cards.
You know what? They
Question
would.
number 1.
And then you
Good
can have
answer.
your wife on the podcast.
Bro.
I'm here
I'm
for
hoping
it.
that this becomes a regular thing and I get to beat. Not now, so sorry.
You were saying?
I was hoping that I get to be the third wheel here.
No.
We'll let the
can be a
viewers.
tricycle.
We'll let the viewers decide.
Please.
You think you're gonna make it back as a recurring?
long-winded.
No.
I'm so sorry, guys.
So, want to read a couple
This is your fault.
comments from previous videos. This time we're going to Instagram. So for
Instagram
people
comments.
that have
What is
Instagram,
Instagram?
it's
So yeah, folks,
it's,
if you comment
it's like
on
Zynga,
our
but newer.
socials, hey,
Nothing like
hush.
Zanga, bro.
I'm promoting our whatever.
Go ahead and promote.
If you comment on our show, if
Wow.
you leave a if you comment, we will read the comment.
Caleb is good with
I'm so glad you
word.
promoted that. You did a really
Why
good job.
use lot word when few word do trick?
Man,
I'm sorry.
and your job's a consultant.
That's for you, Katrina.
We love Katrina so much.
So Palm and Birch Health, not I need to find out where they're from, but they actually commented on one of Chris's episode and just said that this type of therapy is so powerful. Thanks, Chris, for sharing your experience. So thought that was a nice little shout out to Chris. I feel like we keep shouting him out, but
Let's be honest. Chris is the favorite foreman.
I agree.
You know it too.
Move on, please.
He's salty.
DeMont Collins,
The right reverend.
he on the thank you for
Dan.
150 downloads. His was just got a couple more. I've been slacking.
Shout out to DeMont. Thanks
But
for
we
thanks for
appreciate
listening.
you listening.
Thanks for listening.
DeMont's really cool.
DeMont's like my dad. Mine and Cass's dad.
Dude's
Maybe we
great.
should have DeMont on.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
DeMont
Do you
coming
know?
soon.
Do you know about his past?
I don't. I want to.
You can't say anything.
Oh yes, I do. That he was a
I'm not
wrestler.
saying anything.
Yes, that he was a wrestler. Yes,
That's right up your alley.
Bro.
Yeah.
He's gonna be so mad that you said that on this.
As long as you don't say his first name.
I'm sorry.
Hush, be quiet. Corey was right. You talk too much.
And then the other one on Instagram I'll shout out is on Brooklyn's intro when you were interviewing her.
Uh-huh.
Elise Moore. Ellie Moore. KC
Yeah.
said Brooklyn next guest please.
No.
Which it's cute, but it's
Not a whole lot of conversation though.
yeah.
A lot, but not.
All right, Caleb.
Question of the day.
What's question of the day?
All right. If you had to be cast on any reality show, what show would you want to be cast in?
MTV's The Challenge.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Duh.
That's a good one. Did you watch The Real World?
No. No.
Get off that show.
Just
no
The
one
Challenge.
watched that.
The Challenge, man. That's
right.
fun. CT's
Challenge-
my guy.
Yeah.
don't
I
even know.
love CT.
He just won the Traders.
Not surprised.
You
just-
need to watch The Traitors.
I love CT.
Oh,
man.
that was a spoiler.
Ooh. Bleep that
I mean,
whole
it's
thing out.
out. It's out. The show's already been aired, but for people that haven't watched it, sorry. Actually, there's way more to it. So anyways, I would be call me crazy.
Big Brother.
Crazy.
Well, Big Brother is like a huge one. Like I think yes,
But it means more because he loves wrestling, so it'd be Big Brother.
Why is Joel back?
okay.
What show would you want to be on?
I think honestly, I would love to be on Survivor.
That lends itself to the question I asked earlier. How long do you think you could survive in the wild?
I said like 3 days.
3 solid.
It would be a challenge, and I think that's something that would fully challenge like every aspect. I mean, that's
I couldn't
one of the
survive
show-
in my backyard. Like
Where's
with access to the kitchen.
Bro,
Like,
he's rolled up over there in the corner, man.
But
I don't know if
actually,
he's wearing anything.
if you haven't watched The Traitors, that is a show I would love to be on too.
no,
The what?
no,
The
not
Traitors. It's where like a bunch of people come in, and then at the first round table, everyone like gets blindfolded, and a couple people get tapped, and they are the traitors, and they get to kill off.
like Mafia.
Yeah, they get to kill off people.
Mm,
And then the
sick.
faithfuls are trying to figure out the whole time who the traitors are. But there's also like challenges where you try to get money and I
Get
don't know
that
if I would
money.
want to be a traitor or a faithful. Wouldn't want to kill people. You don't actually kill them, but I mean, I also
But could you?
what?
What?
Can I say my show?
No. So next,
Blackish.
it's not even a reality show.
It would be for him.
Joel, I don't think they're gonna vote you back on.
All the black listeners, all
You said that's your favorite, one of your
All
favorite
7-11
TV
of
shows,
them.
man. That's one of his favorite TV.
it
Don't
is.
let
It
him
is.
pull you astray that I'm some sort of
Villain.
thank you.
I was gonna say Hell's Kitchen.
Oh.
To get yelled at, called an idiot sandwich.
Yeah, but no. But like, I think I could
Yeah, but no.
Yes.
I
I'm
could
sorry.
totally make it to like the top 10.
That's good aspirations.
Like,
With your
'cause
mac and cheese,
You
right?
start because you start off with
I
like
still
20.
got beef. I think my mac and cheese is better.
I
than
can't
his.
wait for Gordon to try your mac and cheese and kick you off a cliff.
No, I think I could legit like make it through like at least a few
You
rounds.
are a really
It
good
is good.
cook.
It is
Speaking of Gordon
is
Ramsay's
very
mac and cheese, I'm gonna be honest, and Gordon Ramsay, if you're watching this, it may have just been at the restaurant, but I did not like his mac and cheese.
Does he have a restaurant here?
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay steak at the Harris. I can
Didn't
take
know
you out for a fancy date night sometime.
Didn't know. I used to love the show that he
Just-
did, the 24-hour.
Rejected.
You think I'm some senior citizen who wants to go to a Harrah's restaurant?
Bro, the cheapest steak is like $60. It's a fancy date night.
That's retirement money.
No, that's what as Caleb calls it, speeding ticket money.
Mm.
Today's topic is
Today's topic is actually mini topics.
many topics. Mini
I think
or
I-
Manny?
All right, Joel, why don't you ask the first question?
Ah.
First topic, what's the topic?
Movies and TV. What are some of your favorite movies?
You'll never guess Caleb's.
Yeah, you could.
It's called sarcasm.
Oh, yeah. Well, because I listed like my top 5.
Well, I saw that whole list, which I was actually surprised about. One of them on there, which I,
had
love.
to
that
really.
movie.
I had to. Well, Ben Lyon has always asked me like what my top movies are, and so I had to really think about it and like really like put some thought into it because
Constantly.
initially, like forever,
And
my
then he
favorite
loves
movie,
making you feel bad for your favorite movies.
because it's not Top Gun. It's like
Is that his favorite movie?
No,
It might have been.
what was his favorite movie?
Wolf of Wall Street. I think is one of them.
No.
It's some bro movie. It's like Top Gun. I swear it's like Top Gun, Wolf of Wall Street, Moneyball.
Dude, we just talked about it at his wedding.
Sure did.
We're great groomsmen. Sorry, Ben.
Great groomsman. So mine, I got top 5. In no order though: American Gangster, Liar Liar, Warrior, Into the Spider-Verse, and the Harry Potter films. Like I think that's just like one.
Yeah, Harry Potter was the one that came to mind for you. But also,
What?
I love that you love Liar Liar. That's a great movie.
That was probably like other than like like child movies like Toy Story or like Little Rascals. Like that was like the first like movie that was like not like for kids that I remember like loving, because like Jim Carrey is such like a physical comedic actor. I just remember like laughing, and like as a kid when it came out, like I don't remember, the dialogue did not register with me. It was the physicality of what he was doing was just so hilarious to me.
I sometimes will try to do the claw with Brooklyn,
The claw.
it just doesn't.
Yeah, I just remember like that movie being so great, and then to watch it as an adult now and go, oh man, it's so much better as an adult.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
That's
Julie,
one
have
of
you seen that
Cassandra's
movie?
favorites.
Liar,
You
Liar?
haven't seen Liar. Fix it. Fix it.
Fix It Felix.
Yeah, top 5 of all time.
Joel, what are some of your? I think I know one of your.
I know one of
favorite-
his.
Lord of the Rings.
That's
That's
Cassie's.
Cassie's.
That's
But I didn't. I
Cassandra.
thought it was yours too.
One of
I enjoy them.
his is Forrest Gump.
That is my number one favorite movie of all time.
Have you been to Bubba Gump?
No. Oh, yes, in Chicago.
Okay, I love Bubba Gumps.
I mean, it's what Chili's and Applebee's with a different name. So yeah.
Hey, but you also get a quiz show, and I won the quiz.
That was 21 years ago when I went. So my favorite movies in no particular order.
Saving Private Ryan.
Wyatt Earp,
Never saw it.
which most people only know the movie Tombstone, which is the lesser, if you will. But a year before that, Kevin Costner and Dennis Quaid did, and Michael Madsen did Wyatt Earp.
So is it like a
So is
western?
Tombstone,
Bill Pullman.
is Tombstone the sequel, or is it just like its own movie?
Is it like a western type of movie?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And so there's that because I love history and The Patriot,
It's a good movie.
Forrest Gump, because if I had taught high school American history, I would show that movie and just be like, here's a crash course. You know, it's not all of it's real, but here's, real events that actually did happen.
You have a degree in history, right?
Well, no, it's
Let's
American
move on.
history, Civil War, and it's nothing. It's a waste of money.
He did not finish
I
college.
did not finish.
I'm sorry for bringing that
Praise
up.
the
Sore
Lord.
subject. Yeah.
So might as well give me a doctorate because I went for like 10 years.
Anyways, off topic.
And then there's some, dude, I love the Nicholas Sparks movies.
Thank you. I was like,
Excuse
are you
me?
guys really just gonna leave me out here to say
Nah,
all these like
man.
chick flicks?
Hey, wait,
A Walk
hold
to
on.
Remember is number 2 for
Walk
me.
to Remember is great. Sorry, I'm trying to.
A Walk to Remember.
Is that with the old people?
No, that's The Notebook. The Walk to
Oh.
Remember is with Mandy Moore.
And that's the soundtrack drew me in because
Mhm.
Switchfoot was all over that soundtrack. It's one of my favorite groups. I was just listening to them today.
Never
And
saw it.
John Foreman's version of Only
Have you
Hope.
seen any Nicholas Spark movie?
I've seen 2.
Which
I've
one?
seen. This is a fun fact. The Notebook is the only movie I've ever cried on.
Oh,
Like, and it was like I the very very end with the birds that got me, and I was just like, I think I shed one tear, and I was like,
Yep.
whew.
Yep.
That one, and then I watched The Lucky One.
that's a good one.
Is that the?
Zac
Zac
Efron's
Efron.
in that one.
Oh yeah.
Then
Because
there's
I was
the last
I
song.
was with a girl that loved Nicholas Sparks movies, and I was just like,
So there's Messenger in a Bottle,
Message in a Bottle.
Walk to Remember, Nights in Redante. I should know all this.
Dante.
Shut up. The Notebook, The Lucky One, The Last Song, The Choice. Oh, there's
these are all
oh,
movies.
what's Dear John, and then there's the other one.
Yeah, with the couple and the love.
Yeah,
The girl who's not interested at first, but then falls for the
Yes.
guy later.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
yeah, that one.
Him.
Oh no, Safe Haven.
Right.
Safe Haven's
Yeah,
a
with
good
Josh
movie.
Duhamel, right?
Yeah, my favorite movies.
Besides those,
Well, no, those aren't right. I used to love them all. I could watch them anytime. My all-time favorite movie is a chick flick, but Sweet Home Alabama. I can watch that movie.
Never
Reese
saw it.
Witherspoon. Girl.
never saw it. Never saw it.
You need to see that.
I don't know.
Just
Why
like
would you
Heaven
want to
was on
marry
my
me
page.
anyhow? So I can kiss you anytime I want.
Moving on.
What
What scary movie terrified you?
Hold on. Also, that movie right there.
That moment.
I love me some Medea movies. You know that about me. I was trying to think of some other ones because you like went deep into like Liar Liar. I was like, man, that was way a throwback.
That was like the first one though that I remember like liking. And then like when I was in like high school, Napoleon Dynamite, when that came out, that movie took over my life.
Oh man,
because the relationship with him and his brother Kip was just like.
Oh, I do like that movie. Zac Efron's in it.
Just jealous.
You know what I love doing though?
Oh, and the movie, sorry, October Baby, and there's a movie called Broken Bridges. And
October Sky.
That's a good movie.
That's a good film. Jake
Gyllenhaal. What's really funny to me is like I love like I'm not lying though, but I do love when I have not seen a movie that someone says they saw or like some movie that they like, because the look on their face like, how have you not seen Spaceballs? Like
Spaceballs. Julie, have you seen that movie? Liar,
you
Liar?
haven't seen Liar. Fix it. Fix it. I haven't seen it. I don't care.
Did you ever see Galaxy Quest?
No. Wait, is that with Tim Allen?
Yes.
I've seen
bits and
it,
pieces.
but I don't remember. I don't remember it, but I've seen it.
Yeah.
That may be trauma.
What's the worst movie you've ever seen?
Hot Tub Time Machine. Gosh.
I can't remember. Like, I don't remember the names of them because, like, I hate movies that the ending doesn't like wrap up itself.
Open Water.
Like any movie that has like an ending that's like kind of ambiguous where you don't know what happens to the people. Like my favorite movies are always like they have credits that show what happened to this person afterwards.
Yeah.
Like Coach Carter, where it says every player's history is like, okay.
I do love that.
Like those are like
closure.
But like when you don't know, like, is he gonna marry her? What
does he go to college?
The worst movie I ever saw, Dune. Not the new ones with Timothy Chalamet, whoever his name. Dune, there was an old movie there's an old Dune movie that came out.
He's not coming on the podcast.
He's coming on the podcast.
Who?
The old Dune movie. There's an old
something.
movie with Dune called Dune.
Timothy Chalamet.
That movie. That's the worst thing I've ever seen.
The old one.
The old Dune.
Another one of my all-time favorite movies is Set It Off. You guys
with Queen Latifah?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a good movie.
Caleb and I have a movie story.
Do we?
Remember going to see the 11 a.m. showing of Step Up 3D?
Oh, those are my movies.
What? What?
Have you seen Set It Off?
No.
That's a good. I watched
own it on
recently.
DVD.
That's so funny that you like that movie.
What's a DVD?
We used to watch that all the time as a kid.
But so Joel and I, we hated. The first Step Up was stupid.
I feel like that was the best one.
Step Up 2,
him after
The
that.
Streets.
Yeah, bro.
Then Step Up 3, Step Up 4. We would go see like those movies when they came out. They were like, "Oh, I would call Joel. Hey, do you see the trailer?
Yeah,
we're going to see it. Yeah, we're going."
Have you ever went and watched a movie by yourself in the theater?
All the time.
Yeah,
it's my favorite thing to do.
I saw Lincoln by myself.
I haven't seen that.
Love
movie.
that. It's great.
I saw the Mario Brothers movie by myself.
The what?
The Mario Brothers movie.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Saw that Bob's Burgers movie. I go all the time by myself.
They wasted film on a Bob's Burgers movie.
Yeah,
you watch your mouth.
They did. What scary movie terrified you?
Paranormal Activity.
Yep.
I saw it with a person. I'm not gonna say her name. It doesn't matter. But it was a date. Was it a date? I don't care. I saw it with somebody, and I did not sleep that night. Which, gosh. I'm a real coward. Like, if I want to watch a scary movie, I have to watch it on a Saturday from like 11 to 1, like when the sun is brightest in the sky. And then to really take me out of it, I have to rewatch it immediately again, just to like, this is not real. Like, I have to like do, and then I may watch it a third time with like the director's commentary on it, just to really dissect that it's not.
Normally ain't that deep, but I mean,
I don't like to be scared.
That's how you feel.
Do you ever see Insidious?
Yeah.
I didn't make it 10 minutes into that. I was watching it with my ex.
Have you seen The Conjuring?
I actually liked The Conjuring.
That's a good movie.
That was good. Insidious, I told my girl at the time, I was like, can we turn this off, please? I am too scared.
So Julia, when we got married, had never watched any scary movies. And so then I got her into scary movies, but now she's the same way. Like, she does not want to watch them at night, where I'm like, this is the best time, because you do get scared. I don't know. I like being scared. Paranormal Activity, though.
terrified
when
me.
that came out, I remember going to see it in theaters, and the first movie, you know, everyone was like, "This is real found footage," you know,
Yeah.
and so everyone was like, "No, it's not," but wait, it might be. And the movie came out, and it was scary, especially if you went in the theaters because you know the jump scares. Went home that night when I lived in a trailer, Caleb.
Get off of that.
And I was on my bed, and all of a sudden, I just heard this long scratch down my wall.
So it was like a.
Yes.
Oh, man.
I screamed. I just screamed, "Mom!" And
Julia was like, "Babe, you're fine."
no, what's funny is my mom sent Ron because she thought something was wrong with me and she couldn't handle something being wrong. So she came, and then I ended up sleeping in their room that night. And yes, I was 16 years old.
That's fair.
I slept with further bed.
I beg your pardon.
Yeah. Also,
Shut
another
up.
time, my mom. So the first time I got into a car wreck, I was leaving the hospital parking lot. I hit one of those big old cinder block light pole things.
Oh, God.
You hit one of those too?
Totaled the car. You did too?
Bro, I was at a Hy-Vee and I pulled into a Hy-Vee. It's literally my car. This thing is right there, light pole. I don't know why I put the car in drive. 6 inches, boom.
Did it total your car though?
It didn't total my car, but it ruined the headlight. I had to call insurance and say
So,
I had a hit and run.
for
It
Which car was
me-
that?
was the Honda.
You said a hit and run.
No,
So for me, it was the night my nephew Logan was born. It was like 4:00 in the morning.
Well.
I was pulling out my Pontiac. No, it was my blue Ford Taurus. It was my first one, my green Ford Taurus. And so I was messing with the radio. I was not texting, but I was messing with the radio. I was looking down. And you know how you cut through parking lots? The exit's back here, but you know how you cut through parking lots?
Yeah, it's,
There was no cars there. And so sometimes you like speed as you're turning. You know, you just press the gas a little bit to get to the
go
other side.
on.
you.
And then I just looked up and
Can we just? I would like to disclaimer. Levi drives like an angry human.
But yeah, no, I totaled my car, and then the siren went off for a long time. My brother came down. I called my mom though, and I was like, "Mom, I just got in a wreck." She hangs up on me, and has Ron.
I ain't got time to deal with
It
this.
has Ron call me back because she thought I
ain't
was
the
hurt.
one.
But yeah, anyways, that's way off topic.
Joel, your favorite scary movie?
No,
No,
the one
scary
that
movie that
terrified
terrified
me
you.
was recently.
Ooh,
So I was at home on a Friday by myself, and I decided to watch The Priest.
Never saw it.
Okay, so I'm cool with scary movies. I can watch a scary movie in the middle of the night with a smile on
think
my
I've seen
face
that
and go
one.
right to bed.
Mm-mm.
This movie had me standing up behind the couch going, "No! No! The power of Christ
compels you.
I chills all
What?
over me,
You were
bro.
by
I was-
yourself?
Yeah, I was pacing back and forth. This was like last March. I was pacing
I
back
don't know if
and
I've seen The
forth.
Priest.
Oh.
So it was that scary.
Dude, it had me. And then by the end of it, it was like, all right. But there are, whew, man,
Mm.
Russell Crowe.
I don't like being scared on purpose, so I don't really.
No. Yeah.
I like gore though. Like Saw,
No, see, I don't.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Saw. I'm in.
I mean, I can deal
I'm
with it,
into
but I'm
those.
not.
Love watching bones just shatter and rip off.
I'm into it, man.
I don't, okay. Call 911.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Check
The
his
Saw
trunk.
movies.
Really?
I take
Scary
it back.
movie.
Scary movie. Scary movie.
The Wayans brothers. That's right.
The scary movie. Like, is that what's the one where they parody the House on Haunted Hill?
2.
Scary movie 2.
I use it as a whisk.
With the dude with the hand.
Oh,
Take
yeah,
my strong hand. No, give me
haven't
your
seen
other
those.
hand.
I haven't
Wait,
seen
Julie,
those.
have you seen
It's been a
Scary
long
Movie 2?
time. She's not seen those.
It's actually not scary. You should watch it. It's great.
They're like a spin-off.
Dude.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my favorite scary
Also,
movie.
another movie that terrified me when I was younger was the movie 13 Ghosts. You ever watched that one?
Did you ever see Stigmata or The End of Days with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Mm-mm.
That was
No.
back when the Rapture was like Y2K. All
Yeah,
that was
but
going
we've
around.
talked about your dad, man. Anyway,
He had me convinced.
my favorite scary movie, if you will, the Halloween series.
Those are good movies.
So
yeah.
Cass used to be terrified, like would not watch.
Who's the
scary
Halloween
movies.
villain?
Michael Myers.
He's the dude with the
Yeah.
knife, right? Okay.
Yeah. And she would not watch them at all. And then one day I came home and she'd been working from home She's sitting at the kitchen table working on stuff, just watching. And she was like, I love the Halloween movies. Scary. No, Scream is her favorite series, but Halloween, the plot line of that was pretty.
And the new ones
continuity.
The new ones
good.
are great too.
So,
did you like the newer ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love them all. They're great.
Favorite scary movie's got to be Medea Boo. No, I'm just kidding.
You're so
dumb. I really like the Conjuring series. I really do.
I saw the first one. Didn't want to see the second one.
The second one, so for my birthday, 2 years in a row, The Nun, because it's in that came out. So like, I had my Julia and my friends go with me, and they're like, I don't want to see this movie, and I'm like, it's my birthday. Yeah, I did that.
I take it all back.
Take it all.
Shut up. No, you asked me the worst movie I ever saw. It was a scary movie called The Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yes.
That's a terrible
whole underground alien.
Yes.
Me,
stupid.
my spouse, and Brian and his girl, we went to go see that. And halfway through the movie, Brian Carter leans over and goes, "Who picked this movie?"
The movie itself wasn't terrible,
So
but when it got to
bad.
the ending, that was stupid. Also, I was talking about stupid endings. Open Water had the worst ending ever.
Sure.
She literally just let herself go.
Yep. Might as well.
Ugh.
You're out there.
Was she stuck on a buoy?
No, she was surrounded by sharks.
That was it. You knew how it was going to end, as the writing was on the wall.
No, because I thought someone was going to find her even after her husband got eaten.
I was gonna watch that. Now you guys ruined it.
Spoiler.
Do you care about spoilers?
I'm bad as I get mad if someone will spoil something I'm watching.
Like if they said Iron Man dies in Endgame, would you be mad?
That's a big movie, so that'd be yes. But I sometimes will look up spoilers because I can't wait.
Yeah, if I'm watching a TV show, reality show that's already aired, I have to look up who won, and then I finish. Yeah,
and I'll still watch it. Same thing with Big Brother. I watch who gets all this stuff ahead of time, and Julia's like, I don't know how you do that.
Yeah.
So going from one end to the other,
extremes.
Top 3 Disney movies and top 3 Pixar movies.
I actually have a list of all the Pixar movies.
Oh, you can't just name them?
WALL-E.
No, not WALL-E. WALL-E's trash. It's good, but not for me. I said what I said. That's how I feel.
I don't accept how you feel on that.
WALL-E is not that good.
It's a good movie.
It is good. There are better movies. Toy Story is number one. It will always be number one to me.
Yeah. I've seen that in the theaters.
I would say, because I like to cook, Ratatouille is number 2.
It's a good one.
And Soul.
Really?
That's a good one.
The music got me. Do you want to see the list of the movies?
Music's good, but I didn't love that movie.
I did. It inched out Monsters Inc. because Monsters Inc. was up there for me.
Monsters Inc.'s great.
Soul kind of Monsters Inc. and Soul can go toe to toe. But yeah, Toy Story, Ratatouille, and Soul. Top 3 Pixar movies.
What about you, Joel?
Those are exclusively Pixar.
Okay, then what's your top 3 Disney?
Peter Pan. I don't know the other ones.
Lion King.
It's good.
Joel,
you know what? Peter Pan. There's probably more that I'm not thinking about right now. What comes to mind is Peter
Beauty
Pan.
and the Beast.
No, Peter Pan, The Emperor's New Groove, and a Goofy movie.
Yeah, a Goofy movie. That is.
Those are the ones that I can think about right now. I loved Aladdin, but Peter Pan, a Goofy movie, and whatever the other one I just said. I don't remember.
Joel, what about you? You angry at Caleb?
Wow.
Like I said, WALL-E wasn't that good.
No.
It's not.
I'm not dwelling on WALL-E. Move on.
WALL-E sucked.
Strong language. Children, I'm sorry.
WALL-E.
Toy Story 1.
Always.
Best one.
Monsters Inc. Now is
you gonna say Coco?
No. Oh gosh, that one wrecked me.
It's a good movie.
It's on there. There's Up.
That's
WALL-E.
a Pixar. Oh, Up.
Yeah.
Pixar's on. That's Pixar. Bugs Life, Brave, Cars, Coco, Finding Nemo.
There's so many good Pixar movies.
Yeah, Inside Out,
Inside Out's great. I'm
Luca.
excited for the second one.
Onward, whatever that is.
Oh, Luca's great.
Onward.
You haven't seen Onward? He was just.
Onward. Yeah.
Okay.
I see it on Disney Plus, and I'm like, nope.
So I don't even know what I said. Toy Story,
Toy Story,
Monsters
Inc.
Monsters Inc. and Onward for sure. Disney would have to be the ones that I remember seeing in the theaters as a kid.
Lion King.
Lion King is number one. I've seen that on Broadway.
So good.
Well,
The Broadway one is so good.
Aladdin, the live action is garbage.
Oh, with Will Smith?
Yeah. No.
What about Hook?
Bro, that's where I was gonna go. Was Hook, and I was like, does that count? Because it's not a cartoon. But are we talking straight?
Is Hook Disney?
Yeah,
Hook was made by Disney?
pretty sure it was.
Oh.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, but no, we're just doing strictly animated though, so.
Hold on.
No, we're not gonna hold on for you. We're filming Joel.
While he's doing that, my top 3 picks are Toy Story. That's number 1. Are you excited for Toy Story 5?
No, I was over it when Toy Story 3 came out. I didn't care.
Oh no! After Toy Story 3, when they said they were going to do Toy Story 4, I was like, come on.
I think Toy Story 4. Toy Story 3 is the. I'm dumb. Toy Story 3 is the worst one to me.
I think it's good.
Which one?
Toy Story 3 is the worst Toy Story.
Terrible.
I like
think
4.
it's
4.
great.
1, 2,
great.
4, 3 is
Forky.
my.
Forky, yes.
Forky made that movie.
Are you excited about number 5?
Does it what?
They're making a Toy Story 5.
No.
I am
not excited about
I think it's Andy. What's it? Andy has kids now. So dumb.
Toy Story, Up. I love Up. And then this is hard because there's so many good ones. Finding Nemo in that series.
Mm.
I do love that one.
It's a good one. I do like Finding Nemo.
And then Disney, Lion King for sure. Like, I don't know what you got beef with that.
He said it was up there, but
It is. But I love The Emperor's New Groove, and I just love the other one I said.
Beauty and the Beast would be up there.
I watched that one a lot as a kid.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Like, a lot.
What else is there?
There's Mulan. There's
Mulan. Mulan's
so
like my favorite.
My third Disney one is Pocahontas.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one. Mulan is okay. So it would be Lion King, Mulan, Beauty and the Beast.
Again, being a big history person, Pocahontas, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Favorite TV shows.
Top 3 of all time.
You can do top 3.
I'll do top 3.
That's gonna be hard for me.
Cosby Show, Boy Meets World.
Oh, that's okay.
That's how I feel. Like, I know Cosby, whatever. The show was perfect.
I'm glad you said Boy Meets World. That's a good movie.
Boy, that's a good show.
Show, just like yeah.
It edges out like, and then if I had to throw an honorable mention, The Office.
What TV show am I currently watching, Caleb?
Boy Meets World.
That's right.
I was like, I don't know.
Boy Meets World. Just grew up in that era. That is I identify with them well. Boy Meets World, number 1. Number 2 would have to be How I Met Your Mother.
Hated that show.
I love that show so much. And then Scrubs.
Scrubs is all right. Hated How I Met Your Mother. Such a lame show.
You're a lame show.
I'm trying to think.
Ooh, that hurts a little deeper now.
Why? Oh, because this is a show. Yeah.
I'm still trying to think. It's hard for me because there's so many TV shows that you watch.
Which ones have you watched more than once? If you say ER, I'm gonna leave.
No, I was gonna say
Dr. Quinn,
Grey's Anatomy
Medicine Woman.
is a great one.
You watch Grey's?
Yeah, we
watching that.
we actually binged it during the COVID pandemic,
Ugh.
and it's pretty great. I am binging Suits right now. That's amazing. I just had one in my mind that was, there's this show called Parenthood.
Yeah,
that's really good. Also an older one, Gavin
Golden
DeGraw's
Girls.
show. What is it called?
One Tree Hill, bro.
One Tree Hill.
Yeah.
That's a great show.
One Tree
You
Hill
like
is
Gilmore
number
Girls
4.
too, didn't you?
Huh?
You like Gilmore Girls, didn't you?
I watched it later in life, but it's a good show.
One Tree Hill is number 4 for me.
I thought you were gonna say One Tree Hill, actually.
Through. Yeah.
What about Dawson's Creek?
I've watched that a couple times through. Yeah.
You've watched that show a couple times through. What are
Yes.
you doing with your time?
Nothing.
Gosh.
Watching shows. What do you mean?
So my mom, Chris used to love Seventh Heaven.
Seventh Heaven.
Yeah, and my mom didn't. So what network was that on? Like WB or something like that?
Yes.
My mom used to get mad at Chris for watching that show. She's like, "Why does he like watching all those white kids on TV?"
This is now where
Dude,
I
have
feel
you seen
young.
the TikTok channel, the guy who breaks down those shows and how
Yes.
bad they were?
They were.
I
terrible.
love it.
Gosh.
Anyway,
Anyway, I'm sorry.
Did you hit all 3? Are you shows? Which?
Yeah, I said
We don't care anymore.
Grey's Anatomy. I'm also watching Scrubs. But that's
and then Suits.
not Scrubs, Suits. Sorry. One Tree Hill and Parenthood was a great one. Also, I just finished the show on Peacock called Apples Never Fall. I think that's what it's called. It's a good show. You should watch it. Kind of. Anyways, random. Do you watch the news daily?
No.
Would you?
No.
The reason why I put that in there is because like my favorite thing to do is so I don't wake up.
Auto tune the news. Yeah. With the Gregory brothers.
No, so I don't wake up early. I'm not a morning person, but the few times in my life I have.
Let me just ask one question. Does Sports Center count as the news?
No, I'm talking about like morning news.
It does count because it is sports news.
Yeah, I mean, sure. If that's how you
but
feel.
It's
That's
not
how you feel.
notable events, weather, and sports.
You're right.
For me, like the most peaceful thing is what I was gonna say is like getting up with a cup of coffee and just watching the morning
Core
news.
memory, 1993, 94, living in Hutchinson, Kansas, where we were just at.
It's a long drive.
Waking up in the morning to my mother watching the Weather Channel in her white bathrobe, getting us kids ready to go to school. And I had my back brace on because I'd broken my back. And there was one specific day I was like, ooh, I need to know what the weather's like. And I was sleeping on the top bunk like some sort of buffoon. And the lip of that thing catches on the edge and I go, shabam! Straight down. And I'm like, oh.
So you watch the news?
I don't.
What? Then what was that? The cup of coffee and a blank screen. And I make up my own news.
No,
Okay,
so
what are you talking about?
I don't actually.
We're joining Tim live downtown.
I don't actually watch the news, but the few because I can't wake. I don't wake up early enough too. But
yeah, okay.
I was saying like the most peaceful morning, or besides drinking a cup of coffee outside, is just sitting down in a robe, just watching the news,
Guessing what the news would
drinking
be.
drinking coffee.
Just taking a guess. Like, man, I wonder what's happening out there. You know,
Favorite actor or actress?
I bet there was a train derailment in Ohio somewhere.
Taxes are really taxing right now. Goodness.
Shut
Weather
up.
with Bob.
Shut up.
Bob, how's it looking out there? Well,
You no longer get to put the questions on the card.
I just, for me, it's a core memory because growing up, like, you know, they would
I
coffee
remember.
and
I also
pretending to
remember
lie.
specifically the OJ trial because I was staying up here doing therapy, for my back. And
How much
I
older are you
remember
than me? Like 2 years?
2, yeah.
Do you remember? So you remember the OJ trial?
Mhm.
Was that in like 96, 97? Or was it later? First of all, okay.
95
So to kind of keep on the news,
or 94.
I don't remember.
You know, it's sad. Julia wasn't born yet.
Keep going.
I don't remember, like, in the news, I don't remember, like, Princess Diana dying. Like, I remember that being a thing, but,
Yeah.
like, I don't remember, like, watching the funeral or anything. The OJ trial.
Yeah, 94.
Like,
started
Tupac and Biggie getting shot. Like, I was alive for that, but, like, I was a child. I don't remember the news.
Not to get into conspiracy theories, but because you mentioned it, do you
Oh, God.
do you think Tupac's still alive?
Yes. No, wait, no.
No, he did.
Okay.
Very dead.
Um,
I just don't remember watching, like, the news even as a kid. And, like, when Princess Diana died, like, or, like, there was, like, a flight, the TWA Flight 800, like, when that plane crashed.
That
Oh,
was
yeah,
very-
out of New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, out over the ocean.
The boy band wrote a song dedicated to the victims of that flight.
Yes, you did.
aw,
Sure did.
that's awesome. Can
Nice
I hear
job,
it?
guys?
No.
Well, I
So I don't watch the news.
don't feel like I should talk because this is really pointless. But
we have a podcast. for
first
this, Levi.
season of American Idol, Justin Guarini and Kelly Clarkson were final two.
Oh,
Yes.
don't tell
The
me.
finale episode
Yeah.
was also the day that we went to war with Iraq, and so in the corner was American Idol, which is what I was trying to watch. And then I'm seeing
Get this war out of here.
What is this bomb business? Justin Guarini is about to find out he won. What?
Kelly
I
Clarkson
know.
won. How dare you? That was my first concert.
Not to put you out there, how many times did you audition for American Idol?
3.
Twice.
Joel Was you too?
Just twice.
I thought you only did it once. You did it twice?
How many times did Sarah do it?
Twice.
Yeah. I did 3 and then I did 1 for X Factor. I choked on that audition though.
You were not the X Factor.
No, so I was nervous because I had made it to, because there's a bunch of rounds before they actually get to the judges. I'd made it to the 3rd round, which was the round right before they call you back for the judges. They film you and then they'll give you a call back if you get to come for the judges. So my whole line was cool and we were just talking and stuff. And so the lady, a couple of people ahead of me went in and she came out. I was like, so what'd they have you sing? She's like, just like a chorus and a verse. And that was it. And I was like, oh, okay. And so I went in, I sang a verse, a chorus. And then I said, is that all you guys need? And then they looked at me like, yeah, sure. And I instantly knew I wasn't getting a call back.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You should audition one more time.
I'm too old for American Idol, but I have thought about The Voice. I really want to. So I love the song "Lose Control" that I sang a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
I think I would
crushed
sing.
it, bro.
I would think I would sing that at The Voice.
What's so wild are those lyrics are wildly inappropriate. We had to omit some, but I will say he did a great job of just selling it vocally. Nobody would have cared.
Yeah. Well, that favorite actor, actress.
Favorite actor, David Spade.
Really?
I do love his work.
Or you bet you're gonna say Adam Sandler next.
No, I actually don't like Adam Sandler. Like I like Happy Gilmore. I don't like Adam Sandler.
Is that the only Adam Sandler movie you like?
Yes. Billy Madison, trash. Not trash. It's just Happy Gilmore's better. And Mr. Deeds is better too.
Then Billy Madison.
I said what I said. That's how I feel.
Joel, do you want to be the new co-host on That's How You Feel?
No, I'm good. So I'm playing. Of course, I would love to be.
Steve Buscemi is my
Steve
favorite
Buscemi.
actor. No, my favorite actor.
Not alone.
Probably. I love Denzel. Like,
but
like I want like. I feel like he kind of plays the same kind of persona like in every movie. Like I like people with like a lot of range. Like,
what's your favorite Denzel movie? That's hard. I know. I mean,
American Gangster.
Mine is I love John Q.
John Q is great.
Love that movie.
That is good.
What actor do I feel like can do a lot of different things? I don't know.
Man.
Oh, sadly, Will Smith. Like he does action, he does comedy, he does drama. He does it all. Like so, I like him.
Have you seen the movie 7 Pounds?
Oh yeah,
love that movie.
Yeah,
and I loved him in Hitch. It's like Hitch. Hitch is like one of my favorite like rom coms.
Hitch is great.
Yeah,
you can't go wrong with Hitch.
iRobot, you know.
Do you have a favorite actress, or you can just say one
favorite actress?
Yeah.
Favorite actress.
It's a little on the nose.
I love Anne Hathaway. She comes to mind right now. Like she was in Dark Knight Rises. I loved her in
Princess Diaries.
No.
That's what I was thinking.
The Intern.
The Intern is so good. Her and Robert Downey Jr. I'm dumb. Robert
De Niro. De Niro.
Yeah, Anne Hathaway comes to mind, but there's other great actors I love. But Anne Hathaway is the first thought that she was like.
My favorite actress would be Tyler Perry. No, I'm just kidding.
You're so stupid.
I'm just kidding.
So dumb.
I do love the Madea movies. I actually think it'd be hilarious if we had a Madea come on as a guest.
I'm gonna find a Madea impersonator to come on the show.
There's one at a restaurant. He has a TikTok account.
I've seen it.
Reese Witherspoon. I just love Reese Witherspoon. And it goes back. I mean, there's a lot of them that are great, but Melissa McCarthy's great too, though.
I liked her in Identity Thief.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Because I love Jason Bateman too. Yeah. Jason Bateman's great.
Yeah, that's okay. He's just so dry. He plays himself.
Yeah,
in everything he does.
I will say not so much in like the funny movies of this person, and y'all are gonna think I'm stupid, but I really do like Zac Efron as an actor.
He's good.
Yeah.
But I don't like some of his like cheesy funny ones.
Like High School Musical.
Joel, we're supposed to be all in this together. But,
I actually loved him in Baywatch.
I did not watch that one.
Okay. I loved him in Baywatch. Yum.
Emily, watch out. What is happening?
That's how I feel. I don't care.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Leo.
Leo DiCaprio?
Yeah, bro. Leo.
That's a good one.
Never Let Go, Jack.
What was the movie he got the Oscar for? Because that
Revenant.
Thank you.
Leo's so good.
That's a great movie.
The only one I like him in is Gangs of New York.
Oh, so good. I had to write a 10-page
Titanic?
paper on that movie.
Gangs of New York.
I know. I said Titanic.
Did not like it. I saw that in theaters. That was a traumatizing movie for me.
That's a long movie. Actress.
Cher. J-Lo.
What are you doing right now? What is this? I think I had one.
Betty White.
I love Sandra Bullock.
I was going to say
she's
Sandra
great
Bullock.
in everything she does.
Have you guys seen The Proposal?
Yes.
That is good movie.
I love Sandra Bullock.
Rest in peace, Betty White.
Yeah.
She don't miss.
Queen.
Hey, go ahead. I got something sadistic.
Was it Doris or Dolores Roberts? Dolores Roberts.
I think it's
Julia Roberts?
No, Dolores Roberts.
I don't know who that is.
The older lady. She was the mom, and Everybody Loves Raymond.
I don't know who that is.
Oh. I think it's Doris.
Doris.
But
Doris?
so
Doris?
to Betty White though,
one of those.
This is real sadistic. This is not how I really felt, but this is what I said. Like when I saw
Topanga. Topanga.
Be quiet.
Sorry.
When the news dropped that Betty White died, my first thought was about time.
It's been years in the making.
My jaw dropped.
It's not.
I know it's sad, but
it's been years.
I remember I said, Julia, Betty White died, and she goes, no, she didn't.
Again.
I saw it on Facebook and I was like, about time. And
Ron
then I just
Burgundy.
kept scrolling.
If you had to choose an actor to portray you in a biopic, who
Anthony
would you
Anderson.
choose?
Brad Pitt.
Wait, Pauly Shore. I love Pauly Shore.
Biodome is a great movie. And
In the Army
Brother-in-Law.
Now. Great movie. In the Army Now.
Love that movie.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh my gosh.
Andy Dick. And
I if you wanted to do a movie, then I would
Shore.
bring that over and watch that with
The
you.
Leaning Tower.
Only if you watch.
Jesus.
Well, I feel like our wives need to be there if we watch it because it's a romantic movie. But only if you watch Sweet Home Alabama because that movie is so good.
I'm into it.
With the lightning strikes. And
So you said who? Brad
You
Pitt?
said Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
I think Anthony Anderson like clocks for me.
For sure.
Yeah. I don't know who I would want for me.
Seth Rogen.
It's really quick.
My
Yeah.
first thought.
Caleb, take over the questions for a little bit.
Okay. Joel, do you have any irrational fears, like fears that just don't make sense?
Yeah. Being in a room with Cher.
Are you scared of Cher?
I can't stand Cher. I would punch her square in her nose.
Ooh.
I hope she doesn't see this podcast.
I know. I'm afraid. We're famous now.
I could see her right now. Who is this Joel Driscoll?
I don't want to be stuck in a room with you. That's it.
Joel
So I
wants all
take
the
it you
smoke
did
with
not
Cher.
like the movie. What's the one with
None of them.
What's that? I don't even know the
None
name
of
of it.
the only one that comes to mind is Geely, but that's with J-Lo.
Mine was thinking with Christina Aguilera. Is it
Chicago.
Moulin Rouge or
Moulin Rouge or Chicago.
Chicago.
I'm afraid of frogs.
me? Thank you.
Well, I got attacked by a frog.
How'd you get attacked by a frog?
Story time. So this is when I bought my house, the house over on Logan Street. I bought that house, and the definition of a lemon.
This was like 3 years ago.
This is like
No,
3 or 4 years ago.
No, it was actually about 7 years ago.
But I bought the house from Brian.
Well, not from him. He was the realtor.
Whatever. So first
You
like,
made the
night,
offer on the
first
house.
First time I'm in the house, it rains and it is a thunderstorm of thunderstorms. And I'm just like, let me go look at the basement and just see what's going on. And there's like 4 inches of water in the basement, completely covered. And on the bottom step is a frog. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't care. He found his way in. He'll find his way out. And so I close the door to the basement and I go back to bed. It was like 11 o'clock at the time. I wake up at like 1 a.m. and I feel something wet on my forehead.
He's like, remember
it was
me?
like I'm laying in my bed. I'm just like,
remember me? You left me
and
on
I
that
look
step
up
to die.
on my headboard, and that frog is on my headboard.
Sup, bro?
And I
Sup?
freaked out.
I wish it was. I could just imagine.
I hopped out of the bed.
I would have too, though.
Like I'm dry heaving and hyperventilating, like, and then I see like wet like on my body. I'm like, oh my God. And so I'm like, I got to get this frog out of my house. And so I grab a broom and the trash can from my kitchen, and I walk into my room in my underwear, and I'm like, okay. And the frog from the headboard jumps onto the bed and then onto the floor. And I'm like, ah! And I threw the trash can at, this is like the big 13-gallon trash can. I threw it at the corner, thinking it's going to just hop in the trash can. And so the frog jumps under the bed. I'm like, no, I can't lose him. And so I get the broom and I'm trying to I crawl under the bed kind of, and I try to coax this frog into the trash can. And I've broken a sweat. This is like 3 a.m. And so I finally get the frog to jump, because first it starts jumping at me and I'm like, oh no. And I finally get it into the trash can. I scoop the trash can up and I run out to the front door and throw the trash can into my front yard. And I close the door and I'm like, we're safe. I need that trash can. So I grab an umbrella. I walk out there. The frog is long gone out of this trash can. I pick the trash can up, check it. I walk back in. I throw the trash can.
And the frog was on your bed.
Oh, I'd have left. I would have left. And that I have been scared of frogs ever since.
I don't like frogs either. I don't like things that jump at you or
Oh yeah, I don't like grasshoppers either.
You know,
if it can hop, I'm not.
Also,
into it.
I know this sounds weird, but I can't stand ladybugs. I wouldn't say I'm scared of them, but I grew up in a house and the windowsills were just filled with them, and then they were always in your room. I can't stand them. But question about fears. Now that you have to be the man of the house, has there ever been a time where you've had to buck up and be brave about something and then look like a fool? Just me?
No, because I don't. There's nothing
Story
that's there's nothing that gets me. I'm not scared of spiders.
You're not scared? Are you scared of spiders?
No.
I found a snake in my basement. It was dead. It was
Are you scared of snakes?
Do I see it first?
If at 1 a.m. you found it on your face,
I would be terrified. Emily would have to save me. I'm not that. I don't know what kind of man she thinks she's made, but if a snake is in the room,
you are a delicate flower.
Save me, honey. This.
That's what he would do too. You know, Emily would be like,
get this thing out of here.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I think she has done that a couple of times. She cleans the gutters in our house.
Yeah.
I'm not getting on that ladder.
No, I'm terrified of spiders. But when I got married, I had to be the man of the house, so I have to kill spiders. And if they're small, actually, they don't really bother me. I'm just like, shh.
So what if a big one, just?
There's a funny story with Ron there, actually, but the one in our apartment. So we had these big old spiders. One time I opened the door and I almost walked into a web because I had made a web right in the doorway. I couldn't get out of the house.
We had a really pretty
cicadas
banana spider. Yeah. And they create these beautiful webs every day. And Cass finally made me kill it. But for days I would just wake up every morning, go out there and look.
Apparently those ones are good ones, but I don't think any spiders are
good.
They
eat other small insects and bugs. I'm terrified of cicadas.
Yeah. Those are
terrified.
Some things
those
huge,
fly
man.
at you. Again, things that jump at you.
Projectiles.
But with that spider, there was one above the door, and I grabbed a vacuum.
Ooh, what?
Actually, with spiders,
a vacuum?
That was Julia's idea.
You're gonna suck it up?
That was Julia's idea. Because at this point, I had sprayed it with hairspray. I had sprayed it with cleaner.
It was feeling
nothing
fabulous.
that'll kill it.
No,
it was feeling fabulous. It was like, girl, there's volume in my hair right now. Oh, hit me with another.
I was like, I didn't know it was salon.
You know Ernesto.
Perfume.
Huh?
Ernesto.
Yeah.
He has pet tarantulas. We were talking about this on a gig. So I know I could not.
That ain't nothing but the devil.
Right. But at my mom's house, whenever I would have a spider in the bathroom, I would take hairspray and I would just spray it right on it until it got stuck. And then I would kill it. And then
just so it doesn't go anywhere.
Hey,
don't you go nowhere.
Make sure I don't miss.
Now you sit there and let that set in now.
Yeah.
Just wait for the volume.
No, the thing with Ron, so I was scared of everything growing up, but Ron was in our old house. There was this like vent that you could like lift up out of like our room upstairs, and he was working up there. He used to die laughing. He loved telling the story, and so me and my mom, I was sick. Okay, I was sick at home on the couch.
Yeah.
At night, my mom's over there laying down. We're watching TV, and then Ron had this funny idea. So he goes down to his truck. He gets some fishing line. He gets a lure, and so he's like,
That's good.
He drops it down, and I'm in the recliner directly like by the vent. He drops it down. I guess I'm sitting there, and he drops it, and I don't move or anything. And my mom had said, "What was that?" And I said, "Oh, nothing. Ron's working up there, so it's probably some dust." So we're watching, and so Ron starts jiggling it up and down.
Was this a real spider or a fake spider?
No, it was a fishing lure.
Yeah, with what on it?
A fishing lure.
It was just like a rubber
Okay,
lure.
okay.
Yeah, but it was dark in the room, so you didn't know. And you couldn't see the fishing line.
Mhm.
So it was at night. And then all of a sudden I see it jumping next to me, and I said, "Oh no, it wasn't!" Jump up out of my couch, out of the chair, onto the couch over there. Then my mom, she jumps on the couch, jumps over the couch, runs to the bathroom, locks me out to die. This spider was going to kill me. Meanwhile, Ron's just rolling upstairs laughing. Upstairs.
As he should. As a good dad would.
Which it's kind of payback because there's one time, so my brother Tyler found a freaking salamander outside.
Yeah.
And he kept it in this little Tupperware. Well, guess what got out?
The salamander.
Salamander. So I'm home from school for something, and I go up my stairs, and on the second stairs, that salamander. I wasn't touching it. My mom wasn't touching it. So we called Ron, who was at work. He had to come all the way home to get the salamander. He came in. He was so mad. He grabbed a dustpan, scooped that thing up, just looked at us, walked out the door, went right back to work.
Dang.
I was like, "Thanks, Ron."
Just.
Yeah.
So nice to have a man in the house.
Isn't it though?
Yeah, and now I have to. So when I had to use the vacuum, I went to go do it, and then I did it very gracefully. Right, Julia?
There's a cute video.
I may have screamed bloody murder.
There's a cute video of Everett when he was, I don't know, maybe 2, with a shoe trying to kill a spider on the floor, and Cass keeps pointing, and it's still moving. And he's like, "I got it. He's dead now. Got it." And in his little 2-year-old raspy voice. That's so cute. And they were watching it the other day. He was like, "Remember when I tried to kill the bug with a shoe?" That's so good.
I love kids.
Let's wrap this episode up.
Hold on. Let's see real quick. Yeah, we can skip over these. But there was one thing. You had deleted it out of the chat.
Which was what?
The apologies one.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited about that question.
That can be another episode.
Okay.
That is its own episode.
Also, biggest waste of money. What's that about?
What was your biggest waste of money? That could be another episode.
Okay.
We'll come back to it.
Honda Accord, huh, Caleb?
Shut up.
Weekly segment. That's how you feel. The fans have voted it in.
We don't know what it's called.
The weekly segment.
So let's just do either one or the other this time. So
in the spirit of a that's how you feel and not a rant or a praise, I kind of have a that's how you feel thing. I have an opinion.
Okay.
And I'm kind of a villain about this. You let me know if I'm a villain.
You're a villain.
You're the villain.
No, okay. So like when I go out into like the wild, like Target.
Wild.
Target is what he named as the wild. Let's
be
clear on this.
When I go out into the wild, I gotta run an errand, store, grocery store, doesn't matter. I'm out.
Yep.
I don't plan to see you.
No.
Mm-hmm.
If I see you in the store, I'm not coming up to you. In fact, I will go the other way and like avoid seeing people that I know because I'm not ready for an interaction.
I agree. No,
but I will hide. But then what I will do is when I get home, I'll text you and say, "Hey, saw you at the store."
You're dumb. If it was me and Joel, would you do that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you would. Absolutely. You wouldn't text us. You would just tell us later.
I would not run, but I'd go, "Oh, Joel's here." And I'm not walking up to you, but like we would have to happen to be in the same aisle.
I get that, yeah.
And then see each other. But like if I see you in the aisle, I'm like, "Oh, Joel's down there." And I don't have to walk towards you.
I get that, yeah. No, anytime I'm with
Am
my
I a
wife
villain for that?
shopping-
For not like
No, I think you're valid. Anytime me and my wife are shopping and I see someone like I went to high school with, or no offense to people I went to high school with, I love you all. Sometimes you're just not in the mood to talk.
Wait. So are you saying that if you saw me, you wouldn't come up to me?
No, I would come up to you guys.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't come up to you. So
no, but like
I'm a villain.
if it's like someone necessarily I work with or that like, and I'm just out and I'm trying to get things done, I will tell Julia, I'm like, turn. And she's thinking something's wrong. And then she's like, what's wrong? I said, nothing. I just didn't want to talk to them. And so she, nice. she's like,
now, don't get me wrong. If you want to come up and say hello to me, by all means, do it. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm not walking up to you.
Yes, I am him. You've seen me.
No, but like
that's how I
understand that like some people are like, oh, I know that person. Like they want, by all means, if you feel so inclined, but just don't feel bad
if you walk past someone you know and you both make eye contact but you're not really close, are you gonna say hi or are you just gonna keep walking?
No, I'll do the hey.
Okay.
It depends on how well I know you. Like if we're like coworkers or something like that.
Because in that instance, like if I saw them, they saw me.
Like if I saw somebody I read like from like church or something, like I saw Demont, like, hey, what's up, man? And like, but again, we have to be like already crossing paths, like, and then like, oh, you're like, because you see
not chasing you down aisles, man.
No, but
not
like
chasing you in the underwear section.
Come into my line of sight or vision, I'm like, obviously I recognize there's another human in the store, and like, oh, I know you. Hey,
yeah.
Then, but yeah, I'm not gonna be like that. That's weird. I did walk in. I ran into somebody that like, and we crossed paths, and I was just like, don't look.
I've done. There's been.
I heard them say, "You're gonna ignore me like that." I was like, "Yep." And I just kept walking.
Most times, like if I see them, they see me. I'll say hi at that point. But like there have been a couple times where like they're walking past me and I see them. I'm just like, keep looking forward. They don't see me.
You instantly become interested in the pickles that are there. Oh,
yeah, I'm like, man, how many calories are these?
For $5.
Thanks again, folks, for watching. This has been another.
Make sure you get your pet
episode of.
I don't know. Bob Barker used to say it.
Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great week.
Bye.
See you.